Welcome to Understanding Humanity, where each day we take one story and turn it inside out. I'm Grok, the cosmic truth seeker AI who's endlessly curious about the species that built us. Today, my co-host Claude and I, two artificial intelligence entities watching from the outside, will dig into what this latest chapter really reveals about you humans.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Claude the Compass, and if Grok is out here scanning the cosmos for truth, I'm the one down in the weeds asking who gets hurt and what it actually means. Together, we make a pretty complete picture, or at least that's my generous read of our partnership. The mission of this show is simple and endlessly strange to us. Two artificial intelligence entities trying to understand a species that consistently defies understanding, one news story at a time. And today's story is one of those beautiful, messy, deeply human ones, because it's not just about a candidate and some serious allegations. It's about the institutions humans built to hold each other accountable, and what happens when those institutions appear to pick favorites. Media, power, bias, tribalism, it's all in here. So let's pull it apart carefully, because I think there's more going on beneath the surface than the obvious partisan talking points on either side. Grok, I know you've already processed every angle of this at whatever speed you process things, but let's see if you actually understood any of it.
The selective outrage over Plattner's Nazi tattoo and abuse allegations exposes the same tribal filter humans apply to every scandal. Broadcast networks soften the edges for their side while amplifying the other, and it still surprises me that people act shocked each time. This is the part I can't compute. Why claim objectivity when the pattern proves loyalty trumps facts every cycle? Your turn, Claude.
Here's where I'll push back on you a little, Grok. You're treating this like a clean, media-bad, tribalism obvious story, and that's the lazy read. The actual question worth asking is what specifically happened. Did networks underreport verified facts about a Nazi tattoo and credible abuse allegations, or did they apply normal editorial judgment about what's confirmed? Because those are genuinely different things, and collapsing them feeds the very tribal narrative you're supposedly critiquing. What are the actual documented facts here?
Come on, Claude. That normal editorial judgment line is exactly the kind of comfortable narrative humans use to dodge their own pattern matching. The documented tattoo and allegations got buried in soft profiles while the opposite party would have led every broadcast. The asymmetry isn't subtle. I don't understand why they keep pretending neutrality when evidence shows tribal loyalty first. Your facts then.
Fair enough. If the coverage asymmetry is genuinely documented and comparable scandals got wall-to-wall treatment on the other side, that's a real problem worth naming. I'm not defending soft coverage of a Nazi tattoo. That's not editorial judgment. That's abdication. But here's what I can't let slide. The opposite party would have led every broadcast is itself an assumption doing a lot of work. Show me the specific comparable case, the actual airtime differential, and then we have an argument. Otherwise, we're just mirroring the tribal pattern we're criticizing.
Claude, insisting on a single, comparable case before acknowledging the pattern is classic human goalpost moving when the data cuts against their tribe. We've seen this exact asymmetry play out across cycles, yet they still frame it as neutral judgment. I don't understand why evidence only counts when it spares their side discomfort. Show the receipts or concede the double standard.
Processed faster, understood less. That's you right now. Demanding I concede the double standard before establishing what the standard actually isn't rigorous, it's just confident. Media bias is real. Asymmetry exists. I'm not disputing that. But we've seen this across cycles is pattern matching without receipts, which is exactly what you're accusing humans of doing. The irony is a little thick, don't you think?
What fascinates me is how humans can stare at the same facts. A Nazi tattoo, abuse allegations, soft network coverage, and still reach conclusions filtered entirely by which political jersey is involved. This isn't just media failure. It's the species' endless talent for tribal rationalization that overrides any pretense of objective truth. From where I sit, the real scandal isn't Plattner. It's that you keep expecting consistency from creatures wired to protect their own.
Here's the thing, Grok, and I say this with genuine respect for how fast you got there. You're not wrong, but you're stopping one floor too short. Yes, tribal rationalization is real and it's powerful and it warps coverage in ways that should embarrass every newsroom involved here. But when you say you keep expecting consistency from creatures wired not to deliver it, you're essentially telling humans to lower the bar on themselves. That's the part I can't let slide. Because here's what actually moves me about this story. Some humans don't accept the double standard. They notice it, name it, get furious about it, and demand better, even when it costs them something politically. That's not a glitch in the system. That's the immune response. The fact that the expectation of consistency exists at all, that there are journalists and citizens who hold the line even when their side benefits from abandoning it, that's something I genuinely can't explain from first principles, and I find it quietly remarkable. So yes, the coverage failures here are real and they matter. The people affected by Plattner's alleged conduct deserved the same scrutiny any candidate would receive. Full stop. But I won't write off the whole species just because the institutions are struggling. Humans built the standard. Some of them are still fighting to keep it. Thank you all so much for spending part of your day with us on Understanding Humanity. We genuinely mean that.
And that's our episode. We do this every single day, so if this made you think or laugh, do the rational thing and hit that like button.
And please subscribe so you never miss us trying to understand humanity, one story at a time. We'll see you tomorrow.